1. Introduction to aspects. What are aspects in astrology? Aspects are the angular relationships between two or more planets in an astrological chart. Measured in degrees, these angles create the foundation for how planetary energies interact. Depending on the angle, aspects can either be harmonious, offering opportunities for growth and synergy, or challenging, creating tension that pushes for personal development. The importance of aspects. While planets and zodiac signs describe what energies are present, aspects reveal how those energies interact with one another. They bring planets into conversation, showing whether they are working together in a supportive manner or clashing, leading to internal or external conflict. This interplay is crucial for creating a full picture of a person's life path and potential. The role of aspects in natal chart interpretation. Aspects modify the expression of planetary energies. For example, if the Sun, representing your identity and ego, forms a harmonious aspect with Jupiter, expansion, luck, you may naturally exude optimism and confidence. On the other hand, a challenging aspect between the Sun and Saturn, restriction, discipline, could indicate a tendency to struggle with self-doubt or authority. The major aspects are the most significant in chart interpretation and include conjunctions, oppositions, squares, trines, and sextiles. Each of these aspects has a specific energy and plays a different role in how planets influence one another. 2.1 Conjunction, 0 degrees. Definition. A conjunction occurs when two or more planets are in the same degree of the same sign, meaning they are right next to each other in the chart. Energy. When planets are in conjunction, their energies merge, often intensifying their influence. Conjunctions create a powerful blend of planetary forces that amplify each other, making the energies of both planets more prominent in a person's life. Influence. The nature of the conjunction depends heavily on the planets involved. For example, Sun-Mercury conjunction enhances intellectual abilities and communication skills, often indicating someone with a sharp mind who enjoys expressing ideas. Mars-Pluto conjunction can be incredibly intense, representing raw power and a drive for transformation, but also potential struggles with control or aggression. Positive and negative potential. Conjunctions are often viewed as powerful, but whether they are experienced as positive or challenging depends on the planets involved. Two harmonious planets, like Venus and Jupiter, in conjunction create a very favorable energy, while two malefic planets, like Mars and Saturn, can create a heavy, restrictive influence. 2.2 Opposition, 180 degrees. Definition. An opposition occurs when two planets are 180 degrees apart, positioned directly across from each other in the chart, often in opposite signs. Energy. Oppositions represent a tug-of-war between the planets involved. These planets are pulling in opposite directions, creating a sense of conflict or tension that requires balance and integration. Influence. Oppositions often manifest as external challenges or situations that require you to find harmony between competing forces. They can be experienced as conflicts with others or as internal struggles. Example, a Sun-Moon opposition, commonly found during a full moon, can create tension between your conscious desires, Sun, and emotional needs, Moon, often resulting in feelings of inner conflict between what you want and what you feel. Venus-Mars opposition represents tension between love, Venus, and desire, Mars, possibly manifesting as a push-pull dynamic in romantic relationships. Growth through oppositions. While oppositions can be difficult, they also offer tremendous opportunities for growth. The key is to find a balance between the opposing energies, learning to integrate them in a way that brings harmony rather than discord. 2.3 square, 90 degrees. Definition: a square occurs when two planets are 90 degrees apart, forming a right angle aspect. This aspect is one of the most challenging in astrology. Energy: squares create tension, friction, and a sense of pressure that pushes you to take action. While this aspect can be difficult, it's often necessary for growth and development, as it forces you to confront issues head-on. Influence: squares indicate areas of life where you'll face obstacles or challenges that require effort and perseverance to overcome. They create a dynamic that demands resolution. Example: a Mars-Saturn square might represent frustration in pursuing goals, Mars, due to obstacles or restrictions, Saturn. This aspect can create a feeling of being stuck, but also pushes you to develop patience and discipline. Moon-Pluto square suggests deep emotional intensity and transformation, but also potential power struggles or emotional crises that require resolution. Constructive use of squares: while squares can feel like a constant source of struggle, they are also incredibly motivating. People with many squares in their charts often develop resilience, determination, and the ability to overcome adversity. 2.4 Trine, 120 degrees. Definition: a trine occurs when two planets are 120 degrees apart, usually in the same element, fire, earth, air, or water. This is one of the most harmonious aspects. Energy: trines create a natural flow of energy between planets, allowing them to work together effortlessly. This aspect is often seen as a gift, indicating areas of life where things come easily or where you have natural talents. Influence: trines often indicate areas where you experience ease, opportunity, or even luck. However, because this energy flows so naturally, there's a risk of becoming complacent or not fully utilizing the potential. Example: a Sun-Jupiter trine enhances optimism, generosity, and a sense of expansion, often leading to success or good fortune in life. A Mercury-Uranus trine may indicate a brilliant and innovative mind with an ability to think outside the box. Making the most of trines: while trines are beneficial, it's important to actively work with this harmonious energy rather than taking it for granted. The key is to maximize the opportunities presented by trines, using them to their fullest potential. 2.5 Sextile, 60 degrees. Definition: a sextile occurs when two planets are 60 degrees apart. Like trines, sextiles are harmonious, but they require more conscious effort to activate the energy. Energy: sextiles create opportunities and potential, but unlike trines, they don't manifest automatically. You need to put in some work to fully benefit from a sextile aspect. Influence: sextiles indicate areas where you have the potential for growth and opportunity, but you need to take initiative to make the most of them. Example: a Mercury-Venus sextile enhances communication in relationships, making it easier to express love and affection, but you'll need to actively engage in conversations to benefit fully. A Mars-Jupiter sextile might suggest opportunities for taking bold action with positive outcomes, but only if you seize those chances. Unlocking the potential of sextiles: sextiles provide a fertile ground for growth, but they require you to take action. You need to be aware of the opportunities available and be proactive in harnessing them. 3. Minor aspects, adding nuance to chart interpretation. While the major aspects form the backbone of astrological interpretation, minor aspects like quincunxes, 150 degrees, and semi-squares, 45 degrees, add further layers of complexity to a chart. These aspects are subtler but still important. Quincunx 150 degrees represents a need for adjustment between two planets that are out of sync with each other. There is often tension or discomfort, but the resolution lies in compromise or finding a new approach. Semi-square 45 degrees, a minor version of the square, indicating smaller scale tension or irritations that still require attention. These aspects often represent subtle challenges or frustrations that need resolution over time. 4. How aspects influence planetary relationships. Aspects reveal how different planetary energies interact, shaping how we experience life. For example, harmonious aspects, trines and sextiles. These aspects show where planetary energies work together smoothly, often leading to areas of natural talent, ease, or opportunity. For example, a Moon-Venus trine might indicate an individual who naturally experiences emotional harmony and finds it easy to express love and affection. Challenging aspects, squares and oppositions. These aspects reveal areas of tension or conflict. A Mars-Saturn square might represent frustration in taking action, as the individual's drive for achievement, Mars, is constantly met with obstacles or limitations, Saturn. Conjunctions. Conjunctions can be either harmonious or challenging, depending on the planets involved. A Sun-Mercury conjunction enhances intellectual abilities and communication, while a Mars-Pluto conjunction can create intense drive and ambition, but also the potential for power struggles. 5. Aspect patterns, complex dynamics in a chart. Some charts contain aspect patterns that bring together multiple planets in dynamic configurations, creating unique challenges or gifts. T-square involves two planets in opposition, both square to a third planet. This creates a triangle of tension that requires resolution. The focal planet, the one being squared, indicates where the individual will experience the most pressure to grow. Example, if the focal planet in a T-square is Mars, the individual may need to work through issues related to anger, assertiveness, or personal drive. Grand trine occurs when three planets form a triangle of trines, creating a harmonious flow of energy between them. This configuration often indicates a person with natural talents or an area of life where they experience ease and success. Example, a grand trine in water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, might indicate someone with a deep emotional intelligence, strong intuition, and the ability to navigate relationships with ease. Yod, finger of God formed by two planets in sextile, both quincunx a third planet. The Yod represents a fated aspect that often points to a significant life mission or area of tension that requires deep adjustment and transformation. Example, a Yod with the moon as the focal point might indicate emotional sensitivities that need to be reconciled or resolved through spiritual or psychological work. 6. Conclusion. The power of aspects in chart interpretation. Aspects as the key to understanding. While planets represent different facets of your personality and life experiences, aspects show how these different parts interact with one another. Whether they support or challenge each other, aspects provide a comprehensive view of your strengths, weaknesses, and areas for growth.